Hello everyone, welcome back to our Engineering Graphics YouTube channel. So friends, in this session, we are going to solve another problem based on an isometric projection. And the problem statement is, the figure shows front view and side view of an object. Draw its isometric projection about origin O and give the overall dimensions. Now here, the front view and left hand side view is given. Now in the front view, these two views are drawn with the help of first angle method of projection, and we know that by using first angle method of projection in the front view we get length and height, and in the side view we get a width and height. Now here the length of this object is 80 mm, length is 80 mm, this is maximum length. Height of this object is 90 mm and width is 54 mm. Now these are the overall dimensions: 80 mm, 90 mm and 54 mm. These are the overall dimensions for this object. Now we know that for isometric box, for isometric view, we required an isometric box, and this box consists of three different planes. For this problem, origin O is given at the left bottom corner. तर या ठिकाणी हा O आपल्याला मॅच करायचा आहे ह्या O सोबत, अँड दिस O1 edge it is appeared on this line. So this is a x axis for this problem, this is a y axis, and this is a z axis. Now this front view is appeared on plane 1. This is a left hand side view. So this side view is appeared on plane 2nd. And in the top view, this is a plane number 3rd. This top view जो असणार आहे ऑब्जेक्टचा तो ह्या प्लेन 3rd वरती appeared होणार आहे. When the observer is looking from x direction, this is x direction for this problem. x ने बघितल्यावरती हा जो नोझल शेप ऑब्जेक्ट आहे तो आपल्याला प्लेन 1 वर दिसणार आहे. झेड शेप प्रोफाईल असणार ती प्लेन 2 वरती बघायला मिळणार. नाउ सी दिस ऑब्जेक्ट केअरफुली, रीड द ड्रॉइंग केअरफुली अँड फाइंड द मिसिंग डायमेन्शन्स. मी ऑलरेडी डायमेन्शन्स मार्क केलेले आहेत. 18 mm is the length. The height of that 2, 3 and O1 edge is 20 mm. 20 mm height is given on the left hand side view. Again, these two edges are parallel and the height of these two edges are 20 mm. Total thickness 54 minus 36. 54 minus 36. Remaining distance असणार 18 mm. This is 18 mm distance. Similarly, 18 plus 18, 36 minus 54. So the edge distance is again 18 mm. Circular hole is there, and this hole is throughout. This hidden line indicates the circular hole. Its diameter is 36 mm, and the height of that circular hole from base is 45 mm. And this circular hole, its position is 18 mm backside from the front face. Now this O123, this profile, its position is here, and 2, 3, 4, 5 plane position is 18 mm backside. Now we have finalized the plane. In the plane 1 we get this front view, in the plane 2 we get this Z shape profile, as well as along x axis आपण लेंथ मार्क करतो आहे, along y axis आपल्याला width मार्क करायची आहे, and along z axis आपण 90 mm height mark करणार आहोत. This is 90 mm height line. Now see the solution for this problem. First draw the horizontal line. Draw the horizontal line. Mark a point O. Mark a point O. And from this O point, draw the three different axes: 30, 90 and 30. By using thin line, join these angle Now here, this is x-axis, z-axis and y-axis. x-axis ला आपण लेंथ मार्क करतोय. This is a length direction, height direction and width direction. Now mark distances. We know that the length is 80 mm. So from O, mark 80 mm, 80 mm length, 54 mm, 54 mm width and 90 mm and 90 mm height. ह्याच्या एक्स्ट्रा लाईन्स आलेल्या असतील. इरेज ऑल these extra lines. Now by using roller, complete a isometric box. So adjust a roller along z-axis and draw the vertical line. Similarly, adjust a roller along z-axis and draw the third z-axis. Now adjust a roller along y direction, y-axis and draw the plane number 2. Similarly, adjust the ruler along x-axis and draw the line. This is plane 1, and by using reference from this and this line, these two lines, we can easily find plane number 3rd. Adjust the roller along x-axis and join it. Now here we have completed the isometric box. This is x, this is y, this is z. Length, width and height. Now see the problem. Now this O1 edge, O123 हा जो plane आहे, its position is here. So first we will draw the O1 and the O1 distance is 80 mm. O1 distance is 80 mm. Now the angle of this O34 125 edge is not given, but the top edge distance is given. It is 38 mm and it is at the center of that part, center of that object. The 38 mm distance मार्क करून आपण ही जी स्लांट एज आहे ती फाइंड करू शकतो. तर फाइंड द सेंटर पॉइंट, सेंटर 40 वरती असेल अँड देन मार्क दिस 38 mm डिस्टन्स ऑन द सेंटर लाईन. कंपासमध्ये आपण 19 mm डिस्टन्स घेणार आहोत. मेजर 19 mm डिस्टन्स अँड फ्रॉम दिस सेंटर लाईन मार्क 19 mm अँड 19 mm. नाव हियर हे कन्स्ट्रक्शन आपण करतो आहे बिकॉज हियर हाईट is given 20 mm. This 2-3 edge height is given 20 mm, but this angle is not given. But you can see this profile, ही जी नोझल ची प्रोफाईल आहे, ही प्रोफाईल फ्रंटला पण आहे आणि बॅकला पण आहे. सेम प्रोफाईल चे प्रोजेक्शन आपण इथं बघतो आहे. तर आपण हा पॉइंट 5 and 4 मार्क करून पण डायरेक्टली ही जी स्लांट एज आहे ती आपण बाय युजिंग थिन लाईन आपण फाइंड करतो आहे. Now you can see by using thin line we have drawn this profile, but this O123, this profile appeared here or it is visible here. Now the height of that 2-3 edge is given, it is 20 mm along the z-axis. Now along the z-axis mark a 20 mm point, 20 mm distance point, and then adjust a ruler along x-axis and draw 2-3 edge. This is point number 3. This is point number 2. This O123 profile is nearer to the observer. Now, ही आपण profile complete केली and the position of this profile is here. Now these two end points have 18 mm width side or thickness. Similarly, this 38 mm edge, its correct position is 18 mm बॅक साईड. तर आपण 1 2 3 4 पॉईंट पासून विड साईडला और अलॉंग द वाय साईड वी विल ड्रॉ ए लाईन. आणि त्या लाईनची थिकनेस असेल और लेंथ असेल 18 mm. 18 mm. Now take the 18 mm distance in the compass. Measure 18 mm distance in the compass and mark 18 mm distance. 18 mm. Now here this 38 mm edge, its correct position is here. Its correct position is here. Now we can directly join these two endpoints. So we will get this you can see here. This edge is also appeared visible. This nozzle shape profile is visible now. This edge is overlap with this edge and this nozzle shape profile we can see. Now this 38 mm edge 38 mm edge ला 36 mm काय आहे thickness आहे. So from these 2 points directly we can mark a line towards the end of this line, because here the width of this object is 54 mm. 54 minus 18, so this is a 36 mm remaining distance. So from this point, from these two end points, we can directly draw the line towards the width side. This square shape profile is visible here, and the dimension of the square shape profile is 38 mm is the length and 36 mm is the width. Now on the back side this edge is appeared. This edge profile is matched, this edge angle is matched with this slant edge. So here we will adjust a ruler along this slant edge and we can draw a line passing through this point. And here this edge distance is 20 mm, height is 20 mm. So we can't mark this height on this slant edge directly. So first mark 20 mm height on that z axis and then pass this point on this slant line. So we have drawn this 20 mm line. Now you can see here. This line we have drawn. Now 18 mm distance is towards the width side. So for that, adjust a ruler along width side and draw the line going to the y-axis, reverse y-axis. Now measure 18 mm distance in the compass and find this point. या point पर्यंत आपण आलेलो आहे. This point position is here. Now join these two end points by using thick line. Now from this point to this is directly we can join these two end points by using thick line, and this is again slant. So from this we can directly join this point and base. So this is a 36 mm distance, 18 mm and this is 18 mm. 18 plus 18 is 36 mm distance. You can see here this distance is 36 mm. Now you can see the Z shape profile we have drawn here. Z shape profile आपण complete केलेले आहे. The only circular hole is remaining. The circular hole position is given here. Its height is 54 mm from base and 40 mm along the length side. But the position of that circular hole is 18 mm back side. Circular hole आपल्याला ह्या सरफेस वरती मिळणार आहे आणि त्यासाठी सर्कलचा सेंटर फाइंड करायचा आहे. तर फर्स्ट विल मार्क 45 mm, देन आपण हा पॉइंट 40 mm शिफ्ट करणार आहोत अलॉंग द लेंथ side along x axis and then 18 mm आपण towards width side तो point move करणार आहोत. Now see the procedure for marking the center of that circular hole. First mark 45 mm height. 45 mm height वरती आपण गेलोय. 40 mm distance towards width side. 40 mm distance towards width side. This is 44 and towards width side 18 mm. Towards width side mark a 18 mm distance. Now 45, 40 and 18 mm. So this is a center. This is a center point for this circle. हा center point आलेला आहे या प्रोफाइल वरती. Now हा सेंटर कन्सिडर करून draw the vertical line and horizontal line first. Draw the vertical line and horizontal line. Now the diameter of circular hole is given 36 mm. So ह्या सेंटरच्या लेफ्ट साइड, राइट साइड, अप साइड, डाउन साइड 18 mm डिस्टन्स आपण मार्क करू. So we can draw the rhombus of dimension 36 by 36. Now in the compass measure 18 mm distance आणि हा सेंटर कन्सिडर करून along the center we will mark 18 mm distance and adjust a roller along this x axis and draw the rhombus. Now this is the rhombus. Now these are the obtuse angle, join obtuse angle and opposite side midpoint. So by using 4 center method, we can easily draw the circle, and this circle looks like a ellipse shape in the isometric view. So we have find the 4 center. This is C1 center, C2 center, C3 center and this C4 center. Now take a compass and place metallic pointer on C1 point and join these 2 end points. Now compass of pointer ठेवा C2 center वर and join these 2 end points. C3 center घ्या and join these 2 end points. Place metallic pointer or compass on a C4 and join these 2 end points. Now आपण circular hole draw केला आहे, but the thickness of that circular hole is 18 mm. So आपल्याला हा जो C सेंटर होता ह्या C सेंटरला टुवर्ड्स द विड साइड शिफ्ट करायचा आहे and mark 18 mm distance. So here we will get another center. This center is C dash. This C dash, by using C dash, we can show the depth of that circular hole. The circular hole depth is 18 mm. Thickness of that Z-shape profile is 18 mm. So here, upon C la shift केलं 18 mm. Now for this arc, we have taken this radius from this point to this point. Take a same radius in the compass and shift center from C to C dash and draw another arc. Now this arc indicates the circular hole depth is 18 mm. ह्या आर्क आणि ह्या आर्क मध्ये डिस्टन्स 18 mm आहे आणि हे कंप्लीट सोल्युशन झालं प्रॉब्लेमचं. नाउ द लास्ट पार्ट इज मिसिंग, remaining the dimension, overall dimensions. Now give the overall dimensions. to this object. This is a length, 80 mm is the length. (54 mm) width and 90 mm is height. The circular hole diameter we can show 536. This edge is 38 mm. And also we can show this width. Now this is a complete solution for this problem. Now see the front view and left hand side view and our isometric view. When the observer is looking this object from x direction, observer can see this full tapered line. You can see here the circular hole is visible and the back edge is not visible. So this edge is shown in the front view by using a dash or hidden line. Similarly, when the observer is looking this object along the y direction, at that time the z shape profile is visible and this circular hole is not shown. The circular hole is shown by using the hidden line. So Mitranno, try to solve this problem and thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel. We will meet again in the next engineering graphics lecture. Thank you. Happy learning. Bye.